So anyway, guys, I says to Mabel, I says, oh shit, fuck. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Imperator Rome. I'm joined here by my friends Midgeman, Mus, Zate, and Roach. We are all conquering our various local regions and talking about nonsense while Midge slowly dies and not doing much.
Just need to join us, Midge, in the conversations. Just start talking.
If you can hold a conversation where I can contribute to.
I mean, Midge, if you haven't seen Alienator, I don't know what to do.
I mean, come on. Come on, Army Grandpa is, or what was his? What would they call him? What was it? It was just Angry Grandpa. They always give back. They always give.
Grandpas of diminishing effectiveness.
There's a thing that basically my family ignore the 1980s because I was born post 80s. My brother was born before the 80s. My dad hates pretty much all 80s music, so it's kind of a period of time that we just avoid, which just happens to be where most of your cult films come from.
No. Canon stuff was a lot in the 90s.
A lot in the 90s, a lot in actually the 70s as well. That's when they did a lot of their exploitation film. Of various different subgroups. They exploited a lot of people during that time period.
I mean, everyone's been exploited in every time period.
I mean,
except
that's true, but we're talking about film exploitation, which is.
I don't know. The Romans exploited the fuck out of the British for a while.
That's true. That's true.
Yep, that's true.
And then the Normans.
The poor in general.
Irish.
Yeah.
India.
Other
Italians. English people.
I'll be honest, Phrygia is still pretty large.
Most of Europe, let's be honest, most of Europe for a period of time.
Well, right now as well.
Well, that's true.
Currently out PM wants Britain to decide in October, so there you go.
I mean, they should have decided about 3 months ago, but...
How about 3 years ago, saying remain?
How many votes have there been now?
It's been lost to time.
Popular votes only one,
Nobody
but
knows.
of course politicians get to flip-flop all the way around. It's just that...
There's only been one public vote.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. Course... I mean, how many times has your parliament basically had an option to choose and basically went, fuck if I know?
Too many times, basically.
Okay, so there was 3 on the A choices. The May's deal was voted on 5.
Oh my god, that's a barbarian.
It's in the mid-20s now.
Carry the 2.
I'm not kidding, there's a single barbarian here.
I still love
His
that.
name's Jeff.
I still love that tweeted joke. It's just like the 5th time they voted on the deal. It was just like the year is 31-31, and British Parliament again continues the tradition of weekly voting down May's deal. Nobody knows when this tradition started.
Just continued through the ages.
It's continued through the ages.
15 total. That is your total army. And how about you? You got like 14, don't you?
I just got a comment from Rob Schrader on my announcement video, and he's just like, "You just happen to have a suit of Legion armor lying about?" And I'm just gonna comment, "Well, you paid for it."
Wow.
Who doesn't have a suit of Roman armor?
Me?
You guys?
Yeah.
I keep my Lorica segmentata oiled and ready to go.
I don't have Roman armor.
I do actually, Ben. It has to be oiled every now and then.
To avoid squeaking.
Well, it's not that. It's more. Never mind. I was about ready to get into
my
armor
leg
maintenance.
on it the other day.
You gotta put some leathers, get some leather straps on the rough edges there.
Well, yeah.
Well, you should be wearing you should be wearing the equivalent of underclothes. So you should have. It's not well. I know is you should have an arming.
No, it's basically I tried to put it on my own.
Yeah, no, you.
Well, there's your problem. Where's your fucking squire?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You should have other people, but like in you also, I'm fairly certain they didn't that it was fairly low cut low-cut underclothes for legionaries. They didn't have
They
big
didn't wear
open thighs.
They didn't wear pants. They just wore a tunic.
Yeah,
but
and
it was a long tunic.
Everybody knows only barbarians
Yeah,
wear pants.
Yeah, well,
it's
that's
basically
actually true.
Hey!
the tunic like
Lovely.
rode up a little bit with it as it scraped down, so then I've got basically a Nike tick on the back of my left thigh at the moment.
I actually have level 1
hurt.
martial advances.
Well, yeah,
Huzzah!
of course it's gonna hurt.
It's sharp metal.
Yeah.
Do I
Though
have
you probably
something
shouldn't. It
better?
shouldn't be
Oh,
sharp
actually, I
though. You
do.
should probably run fine grit.
95%, that's better.
Fine grit wheel to kind of break down the sharpness of it, get it so it's smoother.
Ooh. Succession crisis.
Yeah, or it should have
Oh,
like a little
hello.
guard on
Oh
it.
shit! I've got the kings
Yeah.
of
Well-
once Alexander have started to pass away, and with them,
Just a little
so does
strip.
the immediate claims to his empire.
Depends on where it is.
So your king
Because
died.
if it's on the edge,
I've
then
lost
yeah,
my
but if
claim
it's
on
somewhere
the
else, it could
Alexander's empire.
Impede movement.
Okay,
Oh,
my
well,
disloyal
I've got
characters
the
list now has Vinoma Inamica the Victorious listed as VI Victorious. Okay. I may
I'm
want to
gonna try
bribe you
pronouncing
just
it.
a little
Wait.
bit.
Wait, guys, I
Any of
need
the
to quickly
characters.
pause. I'm having a succession crisis, and I need to know which generals are in it.
Yeah, you do you.
Oh,
All of them?
he's the one of the main army that I've just built. Oh, no. This is a new army. He just built an army. Can I seize his assets? I can seize his assets, yes.
Jesus.
Fucking.
Can
Jesus,
encourage
bitch.
Please.
can I can't order him to disband, but can I reward veterans and then disband his army? I can for 220
busy
gold,
are
which is
you?
as the amount I've got. They've lost
Don't
their
really
loyalty. Okay, should be fine in the next month. Oh, okay. No, he just raised more.
Yeah, he'll do
create
that.
New unit. Can I create new? I can't create new unit.
Can you strip off any units that aren't directly loyal to him? Move
No,
them?
no, it's not allowing me to. Okay, I'm just gonna take my armies that are loyal to me and surround his army.
Bully circle.
Yeah, have him ready to jump on them.
Watch that army just walk away every single time.
Oh, I've got enough to completely surround it. It ran into an army.
Do you want to be...
It's the Great Macedonian bully circle.
Time out of tradition.
You are in alliance, and you're also... in
The
alliance with
Romans
him.
had
That's a
decimation. They had the bully circle.
Oh god, yeah, decimation, that's brutal.
No, they just
Which
have
is- which is one of the most
emperor that made the march to
misused
Babylon
words.
in a year.
The decimation and annihilation are used almost interchangeably, but they shouldn't, because decimate means 1 in 10. So it's
Yeah.
not meant to. Annihilation is what people should be using. But yeah.
I mean, decimation was still pretty brutal.
Well, no, but when people say, they've been decimated.
It's like,
when
oh,
they-
so
Oh,
the
that's what
casualties
you
were
want, yeah.
relatively light for the situation then. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe 1 in 10. Yeah, fair.
It's like 10% of the force where people are using it. It's like, oh, almost everybody's dead. That's
Yeah,
not
it's like it's 90% of the force instead of
yeah.
10%.
It's a really
yeah.
stupid thing to get annoyed by, but that's mostly just because I know what it's supposed to be used for. It's stupid.
Yeah, that's fair. Come on, I want oratory power so I can change the law.
And I'm perfectly comfortable with myself by saying it is a stupid thing I'm annoyed by. That doesn't mean it doesn't annoy me.
I get your loyalty up. I can bribe you. Okay, avoided the
Story of my
avoided-
playthrough, bribing
Okay.
everything.
Avoided the civil war. Avoided the civil war and gained 30k manpower out of it
Wow. Oh, I could do with
because
that.
he insta raised an army. So yep. Okay. Cool.
And that didn't affect your national.
Didn't come out of
manpower?
my power. I had no
That's-
manpower, so
That's weird, because
Sure, I
exploited.
is manpower not tied to the provinces specifically, or is it just an external, like?
It's
Manpower?
manpower available to you.
Yeah, and retinues gain from...
Ooh.
So I've got 21k manpower, basically just in retinues, and I don't have to feed them, which is lovely.
Yeah, oh yeah, I used that as Britain to all avail. I made sure I increased clan chiefs.
That's that's my next move.
Yeah, I had 7 clan chiefs, all with their own army of about 40k, and it was really easy to keep loyalty with them. So I've got an offline Britain game where I'm Britannia at the moment, not Albion, because colonizing is very slow compared to invading things. But I own all the way from Britain to Italy. I don't own actually Italy because I'm friendly with Rome. But I own all of Germany. I've colonized all of Holland. Like, I own parts of Denmark. I own most of France. Like, it is potent because I've just got these armies that just automatically reinforce not out of my manpower.
Well, if they're disloyal, they do, I feel. Because I have lost manpower over time from disloyal armies for some reason.
They attrition out of your manpower.
Oh, it's attrition, right? That's what it is.
But they don't raise out of your manpower. Yeah.
Seems like an odd difference. Like a weird way to divide that line.
Yeah.
They should still take it from their own tribe, not from my. But there you go.
No, I mean, I do believe that attrition is actually not taken from you, but if sometimes they get the events that they get, like extra troops in there, those are not the tribal retinues anymore. They are actually troops that are just loyal to them.
Yeah.
And those take
yeah. Oh, I actually pay for these.
I
see that now.
I went from 45 cohorts to 70 just because someone was going to rebel, and instead I just bribed him, and he was like, "Oh, okay, fine."
Okay, how much do I need for this idea? It's like 250 something. What was it again? Oh yeah, open hearings. Council laws. That would give me an extra clan chief, and the moment I become regional, I get another.
Yep.
So that's 4.
Oh yeah.
But I need oratory power for that, so. More sitting on our hands, and wondering why there's an Odovikia army standing here with no power.
Yeah, I'm currently pretty much out of manpower, so I'm just sitting here.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Oh, you've grown a fair bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Let's have a look. Oh yeah.
Rome's doing all right for itself. I see you've been.
Rome starts with claims with everyone. So.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So, Roach, cities like Utikar under your control to a degree.
You're gonna have to give me more than that.
No, I see. They're feudal to you. I see it.
Oh, you mean my tribute?
Pretty much every harbor you have, yes.
Not every harbor. I have a. Do you not see actual the whole northern coast that is just nothing but harbors? Every other province that I control.
Oh my god.
Ooh, public infidelity. Oh my.
Oh my.
I could flog him.
Yes, flog him because he was using his rod.
That's a good reason, actually. And also...
Flog rod.
Yep. Oh, yes. Tribal chief, level 1. Well, I'll have him flogged. Flog the fucker. Literally.
Waka waka.
Hubba hubba.
I'm just eating some gnocchi.
What?
Gnocchi. I.
Yeah, do you not know what gnocchi is?
Do you mean
gnocchi?
Gnocchi.
No, you're actually wrong about that. That's not how they say it.
Maybe he's eating something different. Maybe it's not what we think it is.
I don't know, because you're thinking the same thing I'm. It's gnocchi, right?
That's what I'm thinking, with a G.
Yeah.
No, not with a G.
Okay, because, there's a thing called gnocchi that is a food, and that's, describe the dish you're eating right now.
Yeah, what is it? What is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tiny potato dumplings.
Oh, yeah, no, you're wrong.
You're wrong, it's gnocchi. That's what it's called, yeah.
See, level 1. Civic advance is still taking with time. On. Think smarter.
Let's let Google decide here. Hang on a second.
Yeah, but that speaks
what
for
can
an
you
American
tell me
accent.
about gnocchi?
What do you mean?
Okay, that's an American poet.
Now try
What
gnocchi.
can you tell me about gnocchi?
I found a few Italian restaurants near you.
Yeah,
Oh.
there you go. It found it when we said it with a G, the correct pronunciation. It found it. Alexa wins.
The correct
Google.
pronunciation in the USA.
And everywhere.
Show me gnocchi. Yeah, it searched it for me. I think it's an accent pronunciation thing.
Yeah,
Probably.
because we pronounce it as gnocchi as well.
It's like, yeah, it's gnocchi. Like Narnia.
I'm gonna go ahead and agree with Roach for the first time ever.
Oh, come on, we can agree. We've agreed on other things.
Yeah, I
before.
know.
Just like how Neil Breen is a genius of a man.
Yes. Genius
Yeah. So
filmmaker.
let's- Genius filmmaker, one of the best.
Monthly loyalty plus 20.
You should study him, Mitch. You
The
should
rest
study
are
his
gonna
films.
lose. It's-
I do not ever want to.
Neil Breen, it's sheer Breenius.
The fact that you've made up a word to describe it.
No,
Shows you
I have not
why.
made up anything. I've not made up anything.
Hmm.
It's been
X.
redefined. That's how it's said now because of just the sheer magnitude of Neil Breen's genius.
I'm gonna press X to doubt on that one.
I can guarantee it is the funnest you'll ever have watching a movie. It's just trying to figure out what's going on during his films. It's amazing.
Did he just rub anthrax on someone's shoulder?
Yeah, it's literally watching, like, there's the joke is like, oh, it's like an alien made the film. It's like not hyperbolically.
Oh.
Every film he makes is
Okay.
like watching a Vulcan try and act. It's
Kind
amazing.
of on that sort of line. Did I talk to you guys about the chapter of Harry Potter that was written by an AI?
No.
No.
Okay,
No.
so a company got all the Harry Potter books and made an AI read them all, and then told it to write a new book and write a new chapter. And I'm going to read some for you, because I'm not doing
Uh-oh.
much else, and it's fucking hilarious.
Uh-oh.
Harry Potter as written by AI. It's quite funny, but it's also quite good. So this is Harry Potter and the portrait of what looked like a large pile of ash. Chapter 13, the handsome one. The castle grounds snarled with a wave of magical magnified wind. The sky outside was a great black ceiling, which was full of blood. The only sounds drifting from Hagrid's hut were the disdainful shrieks of his own furniture. Magic. It was something that Harry Potter thought was very good. Leathery sheets of rain lashed at Harry's ghost as he walked across the
Oh, he's
grounds
dead?
toward the castle. This is where it gets really weird. Ron was standing there, doing a kind of frenzied tap dance. He saw Harry and immediately began to eat Hermione's family.
So he's a zombie.
Hermione-
Hang on, Harry Potter tap dances?
Ron's
just have to
Ron
fight for
shirt
my-
was just as bad as Ron himself. It's a paragraph on its own.
Wait, how long until this just turns into like lewd fanfic?
I think I just got my title here.
He was just eating Hermione's family. Take that as you will.
Oh my.
If you two can't clump happily, I'm going to get aggressive, confessed the reasonable Hermione. What about Ron magic? Offered Ron to Harry. Ron was a loud, slow, and a bit To Harry, Ron was a loud, slow, and soft bird. Harry did not like to think about birds. Death Eaters are on top of the castle, Ron bleated, quivering. Ron was going to be spiders. He just was. He wasn't proud of that, but it was going to be hard not to have all the spiders all over his body after all is said and done.
Yep, no,
Look.
this is getting into territory that... it's getting
Spiders is code word for.
Okay. Look, said Hermione. Obviously, there's loads of Death Eaters in the castle. Let's listen on their meetings. The three complete friends zapped into the landing outside the door of the castle roof. They almost legged it, but witches are not climbing. Ron looked at the doorknob and then looked at Hermione with searing pain. I think it's closed, he noticed. Locked, said Mr. Staircase, the shabby-robed ghost. They looked at the door, screaming about how it closed, and was asking it to be replaced with a small orb. The password was beef women, cried Hermione. That's in all caps, so I had to shout it.
Oh dear.
Hold on, let me just check the game for a moment.
Let's tab back in, see if my country's exploded.
Where was I? Beef women. Oh, yeah.
Where was I? Beef women. Okay. Fair enough.
It's not a sentence I thought I'd say.
Sentence you don't want to say.
Harry, Ron, and Hermione quickly stood behind a circle of Death Eaters who looked bad. I think it's okay if you like me, said one Death Eater. Thank you very much, replied the other. The first Death Eater confidently leaned towards to plant a kiss on his cheek. Oh, well done, said the second as his first stepped back again. All the Death Eaters clapped politely. Then
there's like a crowd?
They all took a few minutes to go about the plan of getting rid of Harry's magic. Harry could tell that Voldemort was standing right behind him. He felt a great overreaction. Harry tore his eyes from his head and threw them into the forest.
You said this was quite good?
Oh shit. Okay, now I'm gonna...
it's a good laugh.
That's true.
It's good. It's a good laugh.
Oh crap.
Where was that? Voldemort
That's
raised his eyebrows at Harry, who could see nothing at the moment. Yeah, he just ripped his eyes out. Of course he can't see anything. Right. Voldemort, you're a very bad and mean wizard, Harry savagely said. Hermione nodded encouragingly. The tall Death Eater was wearing a shirt that said, Hermione has forgotten how to dance. So Hermione dipped
What's all the
his face
dancing?
in
I don't
mud.
remember this much dancing in Harry Potter.
It's probably one chapter in one of the books.
There's a ball.
Only one. Yeah, there's a ball.
There's a ball.
There's the
probably,
ball and the thing.
The AI is probably putting way too much emphasis on that one area in the book.
Because that's listed throughout the book because they're all looking for like a date to the dance, aren't they? Because they're trying to get that whole school vibe in. Ron threw a wand at
critiquing an AI's.
Ron threw a wand at Voldemort, and everyone applauded. Ron smiled. Ron reached for his wand. Ron's the handsome one, muttered Harry as he reluctantly reached for his. They cast a spell or two, and jets of green light shot out at the Death Eaters' heads. Ron flinched.
I got a duel to the death, so there's gonna be a disband after this.
Oh no!
But at
We
least they'll
just
gain
got to the
loyalty
money
to
shot.
this. Yeah.
Not so handsome now, thought Harry.
Oh my god, they both got wasted. They fucking both got wasted.
As
Okay.
as he dipped Hermione in hot sauce.
Whoa.
Well, that's another army
The Death
gone.
Eaters were dead now, for some reason. And Harry was
Fuck 'em to
hungrier than he'd ever been. Oh my god, it's going into cannibalism. Oh god.
Who are you loyal to?
Harry Potter, apparently.
No.
The Great Hall was filled with an incredible moaning, chandeliers, and a large librarian who had decorated the sinks with books about masonry. Mountains of mice exploded. Several long pumpkins fell out of McGonagall. Dumbledore's hares scooted next to Hermione as Dumbledore arrived at school. The pig of Hufflepuff pulsed like a large bullfrog. Dumbledore smiled at it. He placed his hand on its head. You are Hagrid now.
Oh my.
We are the only people that matter. He's never going to get rid of us, Harry, Hermione, and Ron said in chorus. The floor of the castle seemed like a large pile of magic. The Dursleys had never been to the castle.
Pile of magic.
Is it Dudley spelled wrong?
that the Dursleys had never been to the castle and they were not about to come in there. Harry Potter and the portrait of what looked like a large pile of ash. Harry looked around himself and fell down the spiral staircase for the rest of summer. I'm Harry Potter, Harry began yelling. The dark arts better be worried. Oh boy! And that's all that it wrote.
That's all she wrote.
That's actually the end of the episode.
Oh, perfect.
That's perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh, well, thank you.
This is me. Thank you for watching, everybody. Harry Potter and the pile of something that looks like ash, and we will see you all next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.